بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the absolutely merciful, the especially merciful.
يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم إن زلزلة الساعة شيء عظيم.
O mankind, fear your Lord and be dutiful to Him. Verily, the earthquake of the hour is a terrible thing.
يوم ترونها تذهل كل مرضعة عما أرضعت وتضع كل ذات حمل حملها وترى الناس سكارى وما هم بسكارى ولكن عذاب الله شديد.
The day you shall see it, every nursing mother will forget her nursling, and every pregnant one will abort her unborn, and you shall see mankind as in a drunken state, yet they will not be drunken, but severe will be the punishment of Allah.
ومن الناس من يجادل في الله بغير علم ويتبع كل شيطان مريد.
And among mankind is he who disputes concerning Allah without knowledge, and follows every rebellious devil.
كتب عليه أنه من تولاه فأنه يضله ويهديه إلى عذاب السعير.
For him it is decreed that whosoever follows him, he will mislead him, and will drive him to the punishment of the fire.
يا أيها الناس إن كنتم في ريب من البعث فإنا خلقناكم من تراب ثم من نطفة ثم من علقة ثم من مضغة مخلقة وغير مخلقة لنبين لكم ونقر في الأرحام ما نشاء إلى أجل مسمى ثم نخرجكم طفلا ثم لتبلغوا أشدكم ومنكم من يتوفى ومنكم من يرد إلى أرذل العمر لكي لا يعلم من بعد علم شيئا وترى الأرض هامدة فإذا أنزلنا عليها الماء اهتزت وربت وأنبتت من كل زوج بهيج.
O mankind, if you are in doubt about the resurrection, then verily we have created you from dust, then from drops of male and female discharge, then from a clot, then from a small lump of flesh, some formed and some unformed, that we may make it clear to you. And we cause whom we will to remain in the wombs for an appointed term. Then we bring you out as infants, then develop you that you may reach your age of full strength. And among you there is he who dies young, and among you there is he who was brought back to the miserable old age, so that he knows nothing after having known. And you see the earth barren, but when we send down rainwater on it, it is stirred to life. It swells and puts forth every lovely kind of growth.
ذلك بأن الله هو الحق وأنه يحيي الموتى وأنه على كل شيء قدير.
That is because Allah is the truth, and it is He who gives life to the dead, and it is He who is able to do all things.
وأن الساعة آتية لا ريب فيها وأن الله يبعث من في القبور.
And surely the hour is coming. There is no doubt about it. And certainly Allah will resurrect those who are in the graves.
ومن الناس من يجادل في الله بغير علم ولا هدى ولا كتاب منير.
And among men is he who disputes about Allah without knowledge or guidance or an enlightening book.
ثاني عطفه ليضل عن سبيل الله له في الدنيا خزي ونذيقه يوم القيامة عذاب الحريق.
Bending his neck in pride and leading astray from the path of Allah. For him there is disgrace in this worldly life, and on the day of resurrection we shall make him taste the punishment of burning.
ذلك بما قدمت يداك وأن الله ليس بظلام للعبيد.
That is because of what your hands have sent forth, and verily Allah is not unjust to His servants.
ومن الناس من يعبد الله على حرف فإن أصابه خير اطمأن به وإن أصابته فتنة انقلب على وجهه خسر الدنيا والآخرة ذلك هو الخسران المبين.
And among mankind is he who worships Allah as it were upon the very edge. If good befalls him, he is content therewith. But if a trial befalls him, he turns back on his face. He loses both this world and the hereafter. That is the evident loss.
يدعو من دون الله ما لا يضره وما لا ينفعه ذلك هو الضلال البعيد.
He calls besides Allah unto that which hurts him not nor profits him. That is a straying far away.
يدعو لمن ضره أقرب من نفعه لبئس المولى ولبئس العشير.
He calls unto him whose harm is nearer than his benefit. Certainly an evil patron, and certainly an evil friend.
إن الله يدخل الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار إن الله يفعل ما يريد.
Truly, Allah will admit those who believe and do righteous good deeds to gardens underneath which rivers flow. Verily, Allah does what He wills.
من كان يظن أن لن ينصره الله في الدنيا والآخرة فليمدد بسبب إلى السماء فليمدد بسبب إلى السماء ثم ليقطع فلينظر هل يذهبن كيده ما يغيظ.
Whoever thinks that Allah will not help Muhammad in this world and in the hereafter, let him stretch out a rope to the ceiling and let him strangle himself. Then let him see whether his plan will remove that whereat he rages.
وكذلك أنزلناه آيات بينات وأن الله يهدي من يريد.
Thus we have sent it down as clear signs, evidences and proofs. And surely Allah guides whom He wills.
إن الذين آمنوا والذين هادوا والصابئين والنصارى والمجوس والذين أشركوا إن الله يفصل بينهم يوم القيامة إن الله على كل شيء شهيد.
Verily, those who believe, and those who are Jews, and the Sabians, and the Christians, and the Magians, and whoever worships others besides Allah, truly Allah will judge between them on the day of resurrection. Verily, Allah is witness over all things.
ألم تر أن الله يسجد له من في السماوات ومن في الأرض والشمس والقمر والنجوم والجبال والشجر والدواب وكثير من الناس وكثير حق عليه العذاب ومن يهن الله فما له من مكرم إن الله يفعل ما يشاء.
Do you not see that to Allah prostrates whoever is in the heavens and whoever is on earth, as do the sun, the moon, the stars, the mountains, the trees, the moving creatures, and many of mankind? But there are many on whom the punishment is justified, and whomsoever Allah disgraces, none can honor. Verily, Allah does what He wills.
هذان خصمان اختصموا في ربهم فالذين كفروا قطعت لهم ثياب من نار يصب من فوق رؤوسهم الحميم.
These two opponents dispute with each other about their Lord. Then as for those who disbelieve, garments of fire will be cut out for them, and boiling water will be poured down over their heads.
يصهر به ما في بطونهم والجلود.
With it will melt or vanish away what is within their bellies, as well as their skins.
ولهم مقامع من حديد.
And for their punishment are hooked rods of iron.
كلما أرادوا أن يخرجوا منها من غم أعيدوا فيها وذوقوا عذاب الحريق.
Every time they seek to get away therefrom, from anguish, they will be driven back therein. And it will be said to them, taste the punishment of burning.
إن الله يدخل الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار يحلون فيها من أساور من ذهب ولؤلؤا ولباسهم فيها حرير.
Truly, Allah will admit those who believe and do righteous good deeds to gardens underneath which rivers flow, wherein they will be adorned with bracelets of gold and pearls, and their garments therein will be of silk.
وهدوا إلى الطيب من القول وهدوا إلى صراط الحميد.
And they are guided unto goodly speech, and they are guided to the path of him who is worthy of all praise.
إن الذين كفروا ويصدون عن سبيل الله والمسجد الحرام الذي جعلناه للناس سواء العاكف فيه والباد ومن يرد فيه بإلحاد بظلم نذقه من عذاب أليم.
Verily, those who disbelieve and hinder from the path of Allah and from the inviolable place of worship at Mecca, which we have made open to all, the dweller in it and the visitor from the country are equal there. And whoever inclines to evil actions therein, or to do wrong, him we shall cause to taste a painful punishment.
وإذ بوأنا لإبراهيم مكان البيت ألا تشرك بي شيئا وطهر بيتي للطائفين والقائمين والركع السجود.
And when we showed Abraham the site of the sacred house, saying, Associate nothing in worship with me, and sanctify my house for those who circumambulate it, and those who stand up for prayer, and those who bow and make prostration.
وأذن في الناس بالحج يأتوك رجالا وعلى كل ضامر يأتين من كل فج عميق.
And proclaim to mankind the pilgrimage. They will come to you on foot, and on every lean camel. They will come from every deep and distant mountain highway.
ليشهدوا منافع لهم ويذكروا اسم الله في أيام معلومات على ما رزقهم من بهيمة الأنعام فكلوا منها وأطعموا البائس الفقير.
That they may witness things that are of benefit to them, and mention the name of Allah on appointed days, over the beast of cattle that He has provided for them. Then eat thereof, and feed therewith the poor who have a very hard time.
ثم ليقضوا تفثهم وليوفوا نذورهم وليطوفوا بالبيت العتيق.
Then let them complete the prescribed duties for them, and perform their vows, and circumambulate the ancient house.
ذلك ومن يعظم حرمات الله فهو خير له عند ربه وأحلت لكم الأنعام إلا ما يتلى عليكم فاجتنبوا الرجس من الأوثان واجتنبوا قول الزور.
That is the obligation that mankind owes to Allah. And whoever honors the sacred things of Allah, then that is better for him with his Lord. The cattle are lawful to you, except those mentioned to you. So shun the abomination of idols, and avoid lying speech.
حنفاء لله غير مشركين به ومن يشرك بالله فكأنما خر من السماء فتخطفه الطير فتخطفه الطير أو تهوي به الريح في مكان سحيق.
Sincerely to Allah, not associating partners unto Him. And whoever assigns partners to Allah, it is as if he had fallen from the sky, and the birds had snatched him, or the wind had thrown him to a far-off place.
ذلك ومن يعظم شعائر الله فإنها من تقوى القلوب.
Thus it is, and whosoever honors the symbols of Allah, then it is truly from the piety of the heart.
لكم فيها منافع إلى أجل مسمى ثم محلها إلى البيت العتيق.
In them are benefits for you for an appointed term, and afterwards they are brought for sacrifice unto the ancient house.
ولكل أمة جعلنا منسكا ليذكروا اسم الله على ما رزقهم من بهيمة الأنعام فإلهكم إله واحد فله أسلموا وبشر المخبتين.
And for every nation we have appointed religious ceremonies that they may mention the name of Allah over the animals that He has given them for food. And your God is one God, so you must submit to Him alone, and give glad tidings to the humble believers.
الذين إذا ذكر الله وجلت قلوبهم والصابرين على ما أصابهم والمقيم الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
Whose hearts are filled with fear when Allah is mentioned, who patiently bear whatever may befall them, and who perform the prescribed prayer, and who spend charitably out of what we have provided them.
والبدن جعلناها لكم من شعائر الله لكم فيها خير فاذكروا اسم الله عليها صواف فإذا وجبت جنوبها فكلوا منها وأطعموا القانع والمعتر كذلك سخرناها لكم لعلكم تشكرون.
And the cattle, oxen, and camels, we have made for you as among the symbols of Allah. Therein you have much good. So mention the name of Allah over them when they are drawn up in lines for sacrifice. Then, when they are down on their sides, eat thereof, and feed the beggar who does not ask, and the beggar who asks. Thus have we made them subject to you that you may be grateful.
لن ينال الله لحومها ولا دماؤها ولكن يناله التقوى منكم كذلك سخرها لكم لتكبروا الله على ما هداكم وبشر المحسنين.
It is neither their meat nor their blood that reaches Allah, but it is piety from you that reaches Him. And we have made them subject to you, that you may magnify Allah for His guidance to you, and give glad tidings to the doers of good.
إن الله يدافع عن الذين آمنوا إن الله لا يحب كل خوان كفور.
Truly, Allah defends those who believe. Verily, Allah does not like any treacherous ingrate.
أذن للذين يقاتلون بأنهم ظلموا وإن الله على نصرهم لقدير.
Permission to fight is given to those who are fighting them, because they have been wronged, and surely Allah is able to give them victory.
الذين أخرجوا من ديارهم بغير حق إلا أن يقولوا ربنا الله ولولا دفع الله الناس بعضهم ببعض لهدمت صوامع وبيع وصلوات ومساجد يذكر فيها اسم الله كثيرا ولينصرن الله من ينصره إن الله لقوي عزيز.
Those who have been expelled from their homes unjustly, only because they said, Our Lord is Allah. For had it not been that Allah restrains one set of people by means of another, monasteries, churches, synagogues and mosques wherein the name of Allah is mentioned much, would surely have been demolished. Verily, Allah will help those who help Him. Truly, Allah is all-strong, almighty.
الذين إن مكناهم في الأرض أقاموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة وأمروا بالمعروف ونهوا عن المنكر ولله عاقبة الأمور.
Those who, if we give them power in the land, order for the establishment of prayer, to pay the prescribed charity, and to enjoin all that is good, and forbid all that is evil. And with Allah rests the end of all matters.
وَإِن يُكَذِّبُوكَ فَقَدْ كَذَّبَتْ قَبْلَهُمْ قَوْمُ نُوحٍ وَعَادٌ وَثَمُودُ.
And if they belie you, O Muhammad, so were belied the prophets before them by the people of Noah, Ad, and Thamud.
وَقَوْمُ إِبْرَاهِيمَ وَقَوْمُ لُوطٍ.
And the people of Abraham and the people of Lot.
وأصحاب مدين وكذب موسى فأمليت للكافرين ثم أخذتهم فكيف كان نكير.
And the dwellers of Midian. And Moses was denied, but I granted respite to the disbelievers for a while. Then I seized them, and how was my punishment?
فكأي من قرية أهلكناها وهي ظالمة فهي خاوية على عروشها وبئر معطلة وقصر مشيد.
And many a township have we destroyed while it was given to wrongdoing, so that it lies in ruins, and a deserted well, and lofty castles.
أفلم يسيروا في الأرض فتكون لهم قلوب يعقلون بها أو آذان يسمعون بها فإنها لا تعمى الأبصار ولكن تعمى القلوب التي في الصدور.
Have they not traveled through the land? And have they hearts wherewith to understand, and ears wherewith to hear? Verily, it is not the eyes that grow blind, but it is the hearts which are in the breasts that grow blind.
وَيَسْتَعْجِلُونَكَ بِالْعَذَابِ وَلَن يُخْلِفَ اللَّهُ وَعْدَهُ وَإِنَّ يَوْمًا عِندَ رَبِّكَ كَأَلْفِ سَنَةٍ مِّمَّا تَعُدُّونَ.
And they ask you to hasten on the punishment, and Allah fails not His promise, and verily a day with your Lord is as 1,000 years of what you reckon.
وكأين من قرية أمليت لها وهي ظالمة ثم أخذتها وإلي المصير.
And many a township did I give respite while it was given to wrongdoing. Then I seized it, and to me is the return.
قل يا أيها الناس إنما أنا لكم نذير مبين.
Say, O Muhammad, O mankind, I am sent to you only as a plain warner.
فالذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لهم مغفرة ورزق كريم.
So for those who believe and do righteous good deeds is forgiveness and a generous provision.
والذين سعوا في آياتنا معاجزين أولئك أصحاب الجحيم.
But those who strive against our signs and revelations to frustrate and obstruct them, they will be dwellers of the hell fire.
وما أرسلنا من قبلك من رسول ولا نبي إلا إذا تمنى ألقى الشيطان في أمنيته فينسخ الله ما يلقي الشيطان ثم يحكم الله آياته والله عليم حكيم.
Never did we send a messenger or a prophet before you, but when he did recite the revelation or narrated or spoke, Satan threw some falsehood in it. But Allah abolishes that which Satan throws in. Then Allah establishes His revelations, and Allah is all-knower, all-wise.
ليجعل ما يلقي الشيطان فتنة للذين في قلوبهم مرض والقاسية قلوبهم وإن الظالمين لفي شقاق بعيد.
That He may make what is thrown in by Satan a trial for those in whose hearts is a disease and whose hearts are hardened. And certainly the wrongdoers are in an opposition far off.
وَلِيَعْلَمَ الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْعِلْمَ أَنَّهُ الْحَقُّ مِنْ رَبِّكَ فَيُؤْمِنُوا بِهِ فَتُخْبِتَ لَهُ قُلُوبُهُمْ وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ لَهَادِي الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا إِلَى صِرَاطٍ مُسْتَقِيمٍ.
And that those who have been given knowledge may know that it is the truth from your Lord, and that they may believe therein, and their hearts may submit to it with humility. And verily, Allah is the guide of those who believe to the straight path.
ولا يزال الذين كفروا في مرية منه حتى تأتيهم الساعة بغتة أو يأتيهم عذاب يوم عقيم.
And those who disbelieve will not cease to be in doubt about it until the hour comes suddenly upon them, or there comes to them the punishment of the day after which there will be no night.
الملك يومئذ لله يحكم بينهم فالذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات في جنات النعيم.
The sovereignty on that day will be that of Allah. He will judge between them. So those who believed and did righteous good deeds will be in gardens of delight.
والذين كفروا وكذبوا بآياتنا فأولئك لهم عذاب مهين.
And those who disbelieved and belied our verses, for them will be a humiliating punishment.
والذين هاجروا في سبيل الله ثم قتلوا أو ماتوا ليرزقنهم الله رزقا حسنا وإن الله لهو خير الرازقين.
Those who emigrated in the cause of Allah and after that were killed or died, surely Allah will provide a good provision for them. And verily, it is Allah who indeed is the best of those who make provision.
لَيُدْخِلَنَّهُم مُّدْخَلًا يَرْضَوْنَهُ وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ لَعَلِيمٌ حَلِيمٌ.
Truly, He will make them enter an entrance with which they shall be well pleased. And verily, Allah indeed is all-knowing, most forbearing.
ذلك ومن عاقب بمثل ما عوقب به ثم بغي عليه لينصرنه الله إن الله لعفو غفور.
That is so. And whoever has retaliated with the like of that which he was made to suffer, and then has again been wronged, Allah will surely help him. Verily, Allah is indeed oft pardoning, oft forgiving.
ذلك بأن الله يولج الليل في النهار ويولج النهار في الليل وأن الله سميع بصير.
That is because Allah merges the night into the day, and He merges the day into the night. And verily, Allah is all-hearer, all-seer.
ذلك بأن الله هو الحق وأن ما يدعون من دونه هو الباطل وأن الله هو العلي الكبير.
That is because Allah is the truth, and what they invoke besides Him is falsehood. And verily, Allah is the Most High, the Most Great.
ألم تر أن الله أنزل من السماء ماء فتصبح الأرض مخضرة إن الله لطيف خبير.
Do you not see that Allah sends down rainwater from the sky, and then the earth becomes green? Verily, Allah is the most kind and courteous, well acquainted with all things.
له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وإن الله لهو الغني الحميد.
To Him belongs all that is in the heavens and all that is on the earth. And verily, Allah is free of all wants, worthy of all praise.
ألم تر أن الله سخر لكم ما في الأرض والفلك تجري في البحر بأمره ويمسك السماء أن تقع على الأرض إلا بإذنه إن الله بالناس لرءوف رحيم.
Do you not see that Allah has subjected to you all that is on the earth, and the ships that sail through the sea by His command? He withholds the heaven from falling on the earth except by His leave. Verily, Allah is for mankind full of kindness, most merciful.
وهو الذي أحياكم ثم يميتكم ثم يحييكم إن الإنسان الإنسان لكفور.
It is He who gave you life and then will cause you to die and will again give you life on the day of resurrection. Verily, man is indeed an ingrate.
لكل أمة جعلنا منسكا هم ناسكوه فلا ينازعنك في الأمر وادع إلى ربك إنك لعلى هدى مستقيم.
For every nation we have ordained religious ceremonies which they must follow. So let them not dispute with you on the matter, but invite them to your Lord. Verily, you, O Muhammad, indeed are on the straight guidance.
وَإِن جَادَلُوكَ فَقُلِ اللَّهُ أَعْلَمُ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ.
And if they argue with you, say, Allah knows best of what you do.
الله يحكم بينكم يوم القيامة فيما كنتم فيه تختلفون.
Allah will judge between you on the day of resurrection about that wherein you used to differ.
ألم تعلم أن الله يعلم ما في السماء والأرض إن ذلك في كتاب إن ذلك على الله يسير.
Do you know not that Allah knows all that is in the heaven and on earth? Verily, it is in the book. Verily, that is easy for Allah.
ويعبدون من دون الله ما لم ينزل به سلطانا وما ليس لهم به علم وما للظالمين من نصير.
And they worship besides Allah others for which He has sent down no authority and of which they have no knowledge, and for the wrongdoers there is no helper.
وَإِذَا تُتْلَى عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتُنَا بَيِّنَاتٍ تَعْرِفُ فِي وُجُوهِ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا الْمُنكَرَ يَكَادُونَ يَسْطُونَ بِالَّذِينَ يَتْلُونَ عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتِنَا قُلْ أَفَأُنَبِّئُكُم بِشَرٍّ مِّن ذَلِكُمْ النار وعدها الله الذين كفروا وبئس المصير.
And when our clear verses are recited to them, you will notice a denial on the faces of the disbelievers. They are nearly ready to attack with violence those who recite our verses to them. Say, shall I tell you of something worse than that? The fire which Allah has promised to those who disbelieve, and worst indeed is that destination.
يا أيها الناس ضرب مثل فاستمعوا له إن الذين تدعون من دون الله لن يخلقوا ذبابا ولو اجتمعوا له وَإِن يَسْلُبْهُمُ الذُّبَابُ شَيْئًا لَّا يَسْتَنقِذُوهُ مِنْهُ ضَعُفَ الطَّالِبُ وَالْمَطْلُوبُ.
O mankind, a similitude has been coined, so listen to it. Verily, those on whom you call besides Allah cannot create even a fly, even though they combine together for the purpose. And if the fly snatched away a thing from them, they would have no power to release it from the fly. So weak are both the seeker and the sought.
ما قدروا الله حق قدره إن الله لقوي عزيز.
They have not estimated Allah, His rightful estimation. Verily, Allah is all-powerful, almighty.
الله يصطفي من الملائكة رسلا ومن الناس إن الله سميع بصير.
Allah chooses messengers from angels and from men. Verily, Allah is all-hearer, all-seer.
يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم وإلى الله ترجع الأمور.
He knows what is before them and what is behind them, and to Allah return all matters.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا اركعوا واسجدوا واعبدوا ربكم وافعلوا الخير لعلكم تفلحون.
O you who believe, bow down and prostrate yourselves and worship your Lord and do good that you may be successful.
وجاهدوا في الله حق جهاده هو اجتباكم وما جعل عليكم في الدين من حرج ملة أبيكم إبراهيم هو سماكم المسلمين من قبل وفي هذا ليكون الرسول شهيدا عليكم وتكونوا شهداء على الناس فأقيموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة واعتصموا بالله هو مولاكم فنعم المولى ونعم النصير.
And strive hard in Allah's cause as you ought to strive. He has chosen you and has not laid upon you in religion any hardship. It is the religion of your father Abraham. It is He, Allah, who has named you Muslims both before and in this revelation, that the Messenger Muhammad may be a witness over you, and you be witnesses over mankind. So perform the prescribed prayer, and give the prescribed charity, and hold fast to Allah. He is your protector. What an excellent protector, and what an excellent helper.